In this video, we're going to talk about 5-star character Jiyan and how you can build him as a free-to-play player. I mean, as long as you can pull him first, right? Now, it took me over about 50, 60 pulls until I eventually got him myself. Some people have been more lucky. Others are way less lucky. I hope you guys get him soon if you are looking for him. I'll pray to RNGesus for you. Now, Jiyan is a character that has amazing AOE and also very good single target damage. His ultimate is probably the single best thing to destroy groups of enemies, and a lot of content in this game just on its own. That ultimate is insane. As you can see, he's clearly capable of taking out big groups of enemies without any major problem. Overall, I'll go so far as to say that he's probably one of the best, if not the best character that is currently available to play in this game. At least out of the ones I've tried and what I've seen other people talk about. And in this video, we're going to go through a build that is completely free to play. I have not spent money on this game. You can see my stats right here. I'm level 60. That's currently where I'm capped off until I can, get to Union level 40 to increase that to 70. But my stats are pretty decent because I have been investing time into my top 3 characters to boost them as much as I can. If we go ahead and we start with his weapon over here, I have the Helios Cleaver. I'm not entirely sure how I got this weapon. I think it was like from something. I don't even remember where. But it was one of 2 options. The one gave me attack and defense, and the other weapon that he's currently using has attack and attack percentage, which I favored instead of the defense because I wanted as much damage as I could possibly get. This has been upgraded all the way to level 60. It is only rank 1 because you have to, get multiples of the same weapon to increase its rank. But I'll take the very big attack stat over that. Before we look at echoes, I'm going to skip to the skills. The skills right now, you can get, level 4 out of 10 for, basic attack, increasing your basic attack stat, your resonance skill, your forte circuit, resonance liberation, and your intro skill. Obviously, these are things you should boost as early on as possible so that you can increase just your general playing and increase general damage across the board for your different skills and abilities and things that you do. This is something you should be doing with every character anyway. If I go ahead and look at the resonance chain, I'm unlucky, clearly, because I haven't pulled him a second time. Obviously, the more you pull Jiyan, the more you can upgrade this and get extra stats. So if you're able and you're spending money, or you're just very lucky and you're getting him multiple times, then great for you. He's going to be even more incredible. But everything you see in this video is him without any of these additional things. If we go ahead and we head to echoes, you can see the stats that I'm getting from the echoes that I have equipped here are giving me very massive increases to my damage, especially like your 5,000 HP, 700 attack. This is something you can do with all your characters. I mean, if I go look at Encore, 799 attack. If I look at Rover, 858, clearly Jiyan is a bit lacking in the attack department, but he's got very good energy regeneration. This means I get my ultimate very quickly, which means I can be using my ultimate very often, which is, perfect for what he does. So for the Sonata effect here, I'm using the arrow damage increase. So this is the one where all 5 of the different echoes are from the arrow, filter. So if I go ahead and I select the first one here, which is the boss, and then I go to the filter option and I search Sierra Gale, this is all the arrow, the wind kind of type damage. Of course, for the very first one, you want a 4 slot, which is usually a boss. In this case, for arrow, it's the Filial Berengal, which is a big gorilla with the log. When you pull this, you want to try get attack and attack or some 2 good stats on the echo. And of course, you only want to use echoes that are yellow quality, which are 5 stars, and you want to try eventually upgrade them to plus 25, because every 5 levels you can unlock a secondary stat. Like I've got HP, resonance liberation damage bonus, heavy attack damage bonus, resonance skill damage bonus, and attack plus 7.9%. If you have all your echoes upgraded, you get massive boosts, but it does take a lot of experience to upgrade these, so don't expect to do it often. Try to first get to level 5 on all of them, then level 10, then level 15, rather than going all the way to 25 on 1 or 2, and then you can't level the others. You want to try level all of them equally, as long as you have a great stat on all of them. So the second one I have here has arrow damage bonus increased. My third one, energy regeneration by 28%, give or take. The second one, attack and HP. And then the third one, attack and HP. So I get a lot of HP and a lot of attack from a lot of these different ones. The one with arrow damage bonus directly influences my arrow damage type. So enemies that are weak to that take absolute insane damage from it, which is great. And of course, if all of these different arrow echoes are different from one another and they're all within the same, filter here, you'll see that I get the sonata effect, which gives me arrow damage increase for having 2 of the arrow, types equipped. And if I have 5 of them equipped, which I do, and they're all different from each other because none of them can be duplicates like echoes, they have to be all different species. Upon using my intro skill, my arrow damage increases. So if you swap directly into Jiyan, you should immediately use his ult or something that increases his arrow damage, because using his ult right off the intro, you are going to melt everything, which is fantastic. It's beautiful and it's exactly what you want it to be. Now, I explained this in my Havoc Rover build, which is linked in the description down below if you need it. But if we go to the data bank, the way you can find these echoes that you need, especially 5 stars, you have to get to level 15. And the way you get to level 15 is by collecting echoes of the highest quality for the first time to, raise your experience. You have to get every single echo in a high quality until you eventually, have them all in the highest. I'm actually missing like the last 6 for like 5 star. But if you go to the third tab, you can actually search by the specific typing. So Sierra Gale, which is the arrow type, if I go here, it will show you all the monsters or echoes that are, capable of having an arrow effect, like the boss, for example, or the different echoes here. So if you already have this flower and you're looking for another 1 star, we go like, okay, cool, maybe we search for this thing. And when you click here, you can go detect, and this will actually show you its location on the map closest to you. And if you go hunt this one down, it has a chance of dropping an echo for you. You have to make sure that it's a gold one, and then it has good stats. If it doesn't, or an echo doesn't drop, as soon as you kill this one, a new one will spawn, and this location will swap to another area of the map saying, the next one's over here, and then you go kill that one, and so forth. And you'll do this until you have 5 echoes that all have this Sierra Gale with good stats in gold quality, 5 stars, so that you can start upgrading them so that you can get that massive damage increase. I wish you guys good luck, and thank you so much for watching.